Hey, how we doing? This is JT at Rubber City Motoring. I had quite a few changes here in the garage, mostly based on having lots of free time, just quarantining, hanging out here. So I wanted to do just I don't know, I want to say like a series, but I don't know, I feel like there is some lessons to be learned on when I've sort of redone this garage, sort of, um, just kind of made it better. And I wanted to show some of the stuff I did. And this video today is going to focus on lighting. And if you're somebody, you go in your garage and you hate it, or it's just never bright enough, or it's like most garages. This one started off, there was a crappy garage door opener with, two incandescent bulbs, maybe even one, and then two incandescent bulbs right above me. That's it, just on a switch. And I had like a plug, and that was it. That was the whole thing. So I mean, I was fine with it when I moved here, and everything was fine. But as I've slowly realized the importance of lighting, and sort of like, once you have it, you almost can't go back type thing. It's been amazing. So what I'm going to do here is show you a couple of the things I have, and then I'm going to show you a upgrade that might work really well for you. I don't know yet. I just got this. It's one of these screw in. You don't have to redo anything like electrical or anything like that. So this could be a good option for you. So we'll give this a shot here today at the end. But first off, let me show you sort of what I have, and then we'll move into this guy here. Like I just said, these spots right here were your standard, typical, just a socket, like for a light bulb, right up there. What I did was I converted those to boxes, like electrical boxes, and I put two plugs on them. Each plug has run to it a 2-bulb fluorescent light, and originally I just put one up on each, and I was like thinking, oh, I'll get extra plugs there, that's cool. But then I realized, man, I can put another one up there. So I technically, across this range here, have 8 fluorescent bulbs back here, which is pretty nice right back here. And that's on its own switch. So all right there. And pretty solid for the back part of the garage. My garage organization isn't on point yet, but it's getting there. Right here, I put these in just for almost anything for fun. But they are kind of cool. They offer a warm glow to the garage. These are really meant for outdoor use, but those have LED bulbs in it, and they just kind of add something else over here. Just kind of cool to, I don't know, you just put them in. They were cheap enough, like, $20 a piece or something like that, some fixtures, and there they are. So those are on the side, and they're kind of on their own switch right there. So that's those guys. So now we're gonna move to my pride and joy here. This is, my plan was, this is a very low ceiling garage. My house is what you refer to as like a raised ranch, so I could never put a lift in here. You can see, that's the ductwork there for the house. So that's just never gonna happen. And the garage door tucks up there very, very snugly. I mean, there's not much room to do anything. So my first thought was I'm going to get some more fluorescents and put them up there. And when I was searching, I found these guys. So what I did was I ran electrical. There's conduit up there, again, to just plugs. And these are basically LED stick lights, like nothing that fancy. A set of, I think it is, I'd have to look. I'm going to link them all below. I think it's like 6 of them. Runs about around $40, and they just plug in and they interlink. You can link up like up to 8 or 9 of them, they say, and they're really low energy, and they don't use a lot of juice out of your plug or anything. And I have them on a switch over here. I'll kill them, and you can see this just, it's kind of mind-blowing when, like, if I was working on the Trailblazer here, before I had these up front, I mean, this is what it looked like. And I mean, even these ones are on the side, so it's even more. So all I had was in the back there. And go even worse, when I first got the place, I just had 2 light bulbs back there, not even the fluorescents. So let me give you an idea here what this kind of looked like. Turn those off. And now my garage one just kicked on. Those are LED bulbs in the garage door opener. But I mean, that's it right there. So these are on a Wemo switch, so I can basically say, Alexa, turn on the garage lights. And they should come on. There they go. And I can also, if I forget to turn them off or something, you know, I'm like laying in bed and I'm like, oh, I forget to turn off the garage, I can kill them from my phone. So pretty nice little upgrade there. But those are low profile, which was what I was going for, and they're super bright, and they really weren't that expensive. Typical Amazon item though, you know, simple, easy to use, and not very expensive. And I even put these in my laundry room just because of how well they worked out here. You can see how white they are compared to that garage door opener too there. So but yeah, that's the setup I have going on here. And now what we're gonna do is get into this this new guy over here. That let's unbox this and check this out. As I said earlier in the video, this is what we're kind of mainly talking about today. This is from Amazon. It's about 25 bucks. This is a sponsored review. They did pay me to do this, which I thought it would be useful to a lot of people. I really don't have a spot for it in here that's, you know, I think it's gonna improve for the most part, but I know there's a lot of people out there that just have that, like, you know, light socket, and you could put two of these in, and I think it's going to be an improvement. So we're going to try it over in a light socket I have here, see what it looks like, and I think I'll kill all the lights in here so we can really focus on this, but I did want to open it up here. All right. Standard instructions, they tell you the benefits. All right. So basically, I mean, I've seen LEDs that you can put into your car, like in your dome light and stuff like that, that look very similar. There are 3, and then you can see it just screws into the standard outlet. Like that. And I think these have come down a lot in the years. Like, you'll see these in Griot's for, like, you know, hundreds of dollars a year or two ago, and I think, you know, being 25 bucks, this is almost already worth a gamble based on the price. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. It is metal, got some metal parts on it, is screwed together. And what's cool with this is if you do have a specific area you're working, like say it's near your workbench or something, you could maybe angle a couple of these to get them just right, and then this one would be down, you know, or whatever. I don't know. It's going to depend on your setup. So let's get this going here. I'll get set up here, show you before, then we'll show you after, you know, with this guy. Okay, so this is, I don't want to say the most scientific test, but up above there is a 60 watt clear non-frosted bulb. Pretty standard. I have it right there above the sink, mostly because I just had a line there, and I was like, oh, I'll just put a little light there. Why not? Just for fun. So I do kick that on here and there, but this is just a standard light bulb. So what I'm going to do is shut it off, let it cool down, and then I will switch to the triple LED setup here, and you can see I won't even move the camera. It should just be sort of an instant switch. So take that in for a second right there. Alright, here we go. So I'm still seeing the lights because I flipped it on staring at it, and I'm blinking and seeing the pattern of the LEDs like burned into my retinas. It is super bright, and you can tell it's definitely whiter. It's pretty slick. Let me go mess with it here and see. Gives you an idea. It's definitely a game changer than over the standard light bulb, that's for sure. I don't know if the throw of it is as big. I mean, it's more direct, but it's definitely above you. If you had some light sockets, you know, bulb sockets there in your garage, I would try these for 25 bucks. You got nothing to lose. That's super bright and white. So definitely an upgrade for sure. Pretty slick. So I would highly recommend this thing. I don't know anything about longevity of it, how long it's really going to last you, but I mean, LEDs normally don't burn out. You know, being 25 bucks, I do think it's
you get what you pay for a lot of times. But I don't know. That's pretty clever, though. I do like that idea. It's almost like when you take your car interior lights and you know make them better with LEDs inside. This says it's an 80 watt. I'll put a link down below the exact one this is that I bought, but you can see the boxes checked there. It came pretty quick from Amazon too. But if you're one of those 2 or 4 or however many sockets you have for light bulbs in your garage, this would be a nice little upgrade to all or half of them. Or I mean, if you have like a little closet or something with a light bulb in it, this would be super nice too, because it's definitely not going to be as much of a fire hazard in a small space, and then it's going to be much brighter. So alright, thanks for watching. That's my garage lighting spiel. Definitely don't skimp on your lighting if you don't have to. Links to everything will be down below, and I appreciate you checking this out and hanging out today, and we'll see you next time on Rubber City Motoring here. Subscribe if you don't already, and more to come. See you next time.